just holding on to her in my yard, and then the other guy's doing the same. Um, he carries on. I let the lady pass, and I'll give her some space, just so like it won't be weird or just avoid anything. And then she went, and then we just carried on with the walk. And literally, as soon as we went around the corner, there was a lady taking groceries out, I think, or with her kids, and then two dogs in the front yard, unleashed, but typical, I guess, like having their little dogs with them. So um, I decided to cross the street from what they're at. So I'm crossing the street, and I guess the dogs saw her, so they ran towards her, crossed the street, started trying to bite her, just attacking her two little dogs. But I saw them, so she was already close to me, and I was able to pick her up. And I was just waiting for them to get their dogs, and then you hear kids screaming bloody murder, and the lady screaming at the dog to go, and all this chaos and all that. And then the neighbors come out asking if we need help or anything, but they were able to get their dogs, and no harm, no done, like no harm, no foul. They apologized, and now they get a story for Thanksgiving, and carried on. And literally, as soon as we get to the other corner, there was another old man with a dog. Same thing, crossed the street, same scenario as the first. He got surprised, and then his dog started doing that. So I continued on, and then it was just interesting how like um, I wasn't bothered by it in a way. I just felt like another day, I guess. But then so I would see it as like somebody else. Maybe they were just bring more chaos. Like your dogs are vicious. You need to put them down, or I'm gonna call the pound and get them, and like just create drama, even though nothing happened. Dogs being dogs. So I was like, I was just wondering about that. Like some people were just go online and just shame them, shame their neighbors, be like, oh, people need to take care of their dogs, control them, and like that type of stuff. But it was just another day, I guess, where I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to be feeling towards that. Because I still like greeted the people politely, and just pretty much carried on after that.
Not hurt in the process.
No,
Right?
yeah, nobody got hurt. My dog's not. She likes to play a lot, so she'll think that they're playing with her or something like that, but can't really
She's
do
more
anything.
loud than anything. She's more loud than anything.
Yeah, well, not even loud. Just she's klutzy, so she won't. She's too busy sniffing out gophers that we have out here to pay attention to her surroundings. So she won't notice until late. That's why I usually check my surroundings and try to avoid like any scenario or situation that could happen with dogs and just people over exaggerating something.
That's pretty exciting information right there.
Yeah, it was like one of those things where you have to be there in order to actually believe it, because happening 3 times in like one walk, it's kind of like
Uh,
it's kind of dressed or a little over the top.
that was like a movie, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised nobody chased me down saying that my dog attacked somebody or just.
I'm glad they did.
Cause yeah, I'm a husky.
That's your dog. Like that's your homie right there, right?
Yeah. And then there was another thing that I wrote down too with my unemployment. It got approved, but pretty much it's yeah and no, because it was the same scenario last time I applied for it. One of the reasons why I ended up coming over here to see me, because when I used to live in Marsilia, that was the only place I was able to find a place to rent for like 1,600.
Yeah.
So anywhere else, you're not gonna find anything cheaper, or you have to be very lucky. But just pretty much just with that is just rent and my car payment. So it's pretty much amazing how it's like I don't know, I see it like a game. So it's either you want to have a roof, or do you want to eat, or do you want to have a vehicle? Do you want to get do you want a way to get around? Do you need gas and all that? So it's like it's crazy. It's amazing how like everything's going up, but people, they're not seeing like they're not raising what actually helps out the people, you know.
The money's not coming as fast as you need it.
And I don't need that, but it's just like it's just it's amazing how like just they base everything on everybody gets the same base pay, I guess, maybe. So it's like how especially nowadays like having kids or like any of that, like I don't see how like it's more adds more stress. Especially with me with my animals, like like I'd rather have them good than myself, or like just make sure like they're good, I guess. So it's just like and then it's then they told me that because it was based on the reason why the other place terminated me. So that makes me feel like uneasy too. Just how some or companies has the power to choose if you like, carry on in life or not with help.
What are you gonna do for the holidays?
Um, I might go to my mom's up in Palmdale. Just go
Is that
spend,
where your family's at?
yeah, probably go spend some time or the day up there. But usually if I go over there, I'll be a couple hours and then come back because I don't like leaving her for a long time. She either destroys something or he can just I don't know. I just don't like being out. I like being here.
You probably have to worry about, well, I was speculating you have to worry about watching your back and stuff.
Not watching my back, but I don't know, just energy, I guess. Just it doesn't feel right. Because even I don't know, just I started realizing like what people say, like people are quick to judge, I guess, your appearance.
Yeah.
And I guess I started realizing, I don't know, a couple of years back that people actually do look at you weird and assume like you get like you're bad or something just by the way you look. So I
Yeah.
just like staying in my own bubble, I guess.
Well, yeah, because they're not sure what the reaction might be from people and what their response might be, right? And that's the
No,
deal with
it's just like the looks, like how
Yeah.
people are unaware of the looks they give, and they just say it's their face. So,
Yeah.
but it's like if it was your face, I wouldn't be telling you that it changed. So it's just like that type of stuff, like little things that I notice, but I might just overthink it. Yeah, yeah. Either yard work or just drawing or like I'm doing this right now for my so I can take it up to my parents. Did you see that? Wait, hold this. You see that?
Oh, that's sick.
Can you tell what it is by the glare?
Let's see the Mother Mary and
Yeah.
Sunflower.
Yeah. So I'm doing that for them.
You drew that?
Yeah.
Or you etched it, right? Is that just with
Yeah.
the sheen?
Mhm.
With
Yeah.
the etcher?
Just-
Awesome.
just
Good
a journal.
talent.
Yeah, like I mentioned last time, I like to draw, so it keeps me busy. Yeah, I have a couple things over here. Let's see. Oh, I gave them all to my mom. But yeah, I usually what I do.
You clean them and then give them away, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's what I've noticed that every time I draw something, when I traveled especially, like out of state in the hotel room, I would draw something or just anything and I'll just give it away to somebody over there or just whoever wants it. Just to keep like has better use being over there than collecting dust or in the trash.
Did you ever think about like having a booth at like at a what do they call those places? A flea market or something?
No, never, never actually uh, thought about any of that. I just draw pretty much, just whenever I need to clear my head.
I guess I bring it up because I always knew I could draw, right? It's like I know
Mhm.
wrong, but I think artists are amazing. And,
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
yeah,
but then
I
like
just-
everybody's their own critic, so like I don't see it as like a booth worthy stuff yet.
yeah. Well, yeah, I think you do good work. So
Oh, appreciate it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely something I try on. And
Do you want to interview tomorrow? Do you think it's going to be something that's going to pan out, or
it's for a assembly job, so pretty much building the same thing over and over, repetitive work. I believe it was for some types of wheelchairs or something. But that's something that I feel like I actually do need, just to better to actually get to that like that sleep schedule and that actual like routine, instead of just having like field work where I could just make my own time or manage everything.
yeah?
So I hopefully, because it's everything that all the criteria is pretty much where I'm at with it for my experience level and what I enjoy doing, taking things apart, building them, or just making stuff. So hopefully, we'll see. That's one thing too. Like so many interviews are just public speaking, and I still can't get that right, or get my not my anxiety or just the comfort of just socializing.
So it's hard to get in that groove, right? It took me a little time to be able to feel comfortable communicating with other people.
Yeah.
And now I do it for a living. I communicate and talk to people all the time.
Mhm.
It wasn't my first niche, right? It was my second niche. It was my third niche. It was like the last thing on my agenda is to talk to someone.
Yeah.
It just takes practice and motivation, right? Because the reason behind doing it, right? The reason
Yeah.
you're talking to me right now is because you want to kind of get some clarity in your thoughts and figure out what's going on and,
Yeah.
have a solution.
Yeah. Then also like when I have talked to people, it's amazing like the stuff that they go through or like they know or visited or just anything. Like if they actually took the time to actually get to know somebody. But I see it as a rare thing nowadays. Everybody's always on the move.
Yeah.
And
It's
that,
hurry up and wait, right? That's like, oh, let's hurry up and get to the next stoplight.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, so it's just everything's fast paced. Now that I started like slowing down and realizing everything, that's when everything started. I started noticing everything.
yeah. When did you see the importance of things in the universe, or just like, oh, like I gotta just run away from this situation?
The situation I was in.
No, just in general, like you're looking out in the world, like,
Oh yeah, just appreciating everything. Just because I used to ride up the bikes, so I've seen a lot of deaths and just speaking or hear a lot like deaths and all that. So it's just like just realizing that feeling. I was just moving and just trying to like be in, just through the day and all that. That I needed. Let me say that. I lost my train of thought. Just appreciate everything and just like not everything has a purpose. So it's just realizing what it is and how it benefits, or either you're an asset or a liability, not with everything. So I just wanted to actually just enjoy everything and not deal with drama or um, just petty stuff that people seem to have bother them or anything like that. And
like those what small stuff, as I like to say.
yeah, why stress over anything you can't control? But people are so they just uh, that's like their drug. They need that